heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can make.
To every block, to every coast, it's your boy Shadow Ghost. And man, just got done watching the Povetkin and Whyte 2 fight. Well, I just didn't get done, but I mean, I watched it today. And I can tell you that for the first time in my life, I was pulling for Dillian Whyte, man. I love it when a man overcomes adversity, no matter what he's doing in his life, because it shows that you can overcome adversity. It's just part of being a man, and especially in boxing. You know, he got knocked out cold in his last fight, and he comes back and knocks the other guy out. I know a couple of people were talking about, well, you know, Povetkin was sick. He's 40-something years old. Hey, listen, that's not Whyte's problem. It's not Whyte's problem. His problem is to go in there and do his job, and that's exactly what he did. He wasn't really particularly boxing. He was throwing bombs. He was, you know, every punch he was throwing was with bad intentions. Some of them, you know, wasn't really that accurate, but he went in there and he did his job, and that's it. You know, we was on Black and Brown's panel afterwards. Shout out to Black and Brown. We were talking about the fight and is Dillian Whyte, do we consider him elite? I said that I don't really consider him elite, and when I say elite, I mean like in the top 5 of the heavyweights. I would think I would put, you know, like Fury, Wilder, Joshua, maybe Usyk, and Jones Royce, something like that would be like maybe my top 5. Your other, you know, you have Ruiz, you have Ortiz, you even have that dude coming up, was it Jared Anderson? I like him. I know some people don't like him, but I like him. But there's just a lot. There's a lot of talent in the heavyweight division, right? And Whyte, I like him because they were talking about in his past 5 fights, he's been knocked down 3 times, right? And some people look at that and they go, okay, well, he's a little chinny. Well, yeah, okay, well, if you get up and you win, that I mean, look, Tito Trinidad got knocked down a lot of times in his career, okay? And a lot of times in those fights when he got knocked down, he got up and knocked the other guy out. I'm not saying it's good to get knocked down. I'm not saying it's good to get hit. But if you can overcome adversity, that's a good characteristic in any fighter. I mean, of course, it's always best to just not get hit in the first place. But it's gonna happen. You're boxing. You're throwing punches. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that Whyte went in there. He did his job. And before the fight, they asked him, and he said straight up, he said, "Hey, look, man. Last fight, I made a mistake. I was boxing, and then I was fighting, and I was boxing, and then I was fighting. This fight, it's gonna be totally different. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go straight at him, and I'm gonna just dog him. You know, that's exactly what he did. I mean, from the first round, I mean, the first couple of punches, yeah, everything he threw was with bad intentions, bro. Just everything he did, you could tell he didn't want it to go into the judges' decisions. He didn't want it to do. He wanted to put it in his hands, and that's exactly what he did. Afterwards, they started talking about, well, who do you want to fight next, this and that. They bring up the Wilder situation. He also brought up the fact that I think it was the intern belt or whatever belt that is over there. He said that that's not the real belt, that he was always wanting the belt that before Wilder and Fury, so I guess the ones that Fury has now. He says that that's what he was aiming for, and he would like a Wilder fight. I would love to see Wilder fight him. Matter of fact, I want to see Wilder fight anybody at this point. I really want to see Wilder fight somebody. I want to see Wilder come out and just show us that, you know, he's still a force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division. Which, by the way, if you want Shadow Ghost's opinion, I do believe that Wilder is a force to be reckoned with. I am not on that side that believes that there was a conspiracy with gloves or drugs or he was poisoned or any. No. I don't rock with that. I rock with the better man wins. However, I am not on the other side of Wilder's whack. Wilder can't do this. I do think Wilder doesn't have boxing skills like Tyson Fury, and could have done a lot better in his career as far as putting more effort into his craft. I think he fell in love with the fact that he can knock you out with that right hand. I think he fell in love with the fact that he could be down by 9 straight rounds and just, what's that saying? He said they got to be right for 12 rounds. I only got to be right for like one punch. I don't know what he said, something like one second, one punch, or something like that. I think he fell in love with that. But still, it doesn't take away from the fact that, bro, he's a dangerous dude, bro. Like, everybody except for Tyson Fury, he was in there. He knocked flat out. You can't take that away from the guy. I don't take away from nobody, no matter what you look like, no matter what race you look like. You ain't gonna get no narratives over here, bro. You gonna get straight boxing over here. So, with that in mind, I would like to see Wilder and Whyte fight, hopefully. I would like to see Whyte fight maybe a Dubois. I would like to see that fight. Only because I think that it would be a banger. I think think it'd be a banger. Just because of the way that their two styles match up. I think people think that Dubois a little green. He's a little green. He's not been tested a little bit. Some people think he gave up a little bit. Got it like this. Hey, I'm not in his shoes. I don't know how bad his eye was when he was fighting Joe Joyce. He could have been, who knows? It could have gotten to a point where he could have got blind. I don't know. I don't really judge people as much because I'm not in the ring, and I respect all people that hop in the ring. But with that, I would like to know what you guys thought of the fight. I want to know what you guys, anybody in the comment section, or what did you guys think of the fight that you saw tonight? Did you think that Dillian Whyte did his thing? I mean, me, I give respect where respect is due. He went in there, took care of business, and he got whatever that belt is back, or the intern belt. You know how I feel about belts. But with that, man, this is Shadow Ghost. Please hit the notification bell. Please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, I'm out.